Scroll Toyota, leading the way every day. And Scroll Toyota, symbols of trust.
In April, Reventax moved quickly to license 200 of Guam Music Inc.'s gaming machines. They acted at the direction of the governor, who told Guam Music's attorney Randy Cunliffe, "We need the money." The rush to relicense these machines happened shortly after the Attorney General and Reventax and Guam Music all agreed to drop a 5-year-old lawsuit over the legality of the gaming machines before the court had reached a decision on that question. The Attorney General has since refiled a lawsuit asking the court to void the rules and regulations under which the governor believes these machines can be relicensed. And while we all wait for a court decision, another 200 of Guam Music's gaming machines were relicensed last month. And Reventax Director John Camacho acknowledged today that another 192 of Guam Music's gaming machines are in the process of being relicensed now.
There's possibly, if we looking at our records, there's probably maybe a total close to maybe 600 machines that may be registered.
Will they be?
If they come in and register. The difference between the 600 and 400 would be probably an additional 200 machines.
Guam Music's Gil Shinohara confirmed for PNC News today that the total number of the company's machines that will eventually be relicensed is 592. However, he said in a phone interview that most are under repair and not in operation at this time. He declined to answer any further questions and referred us to his attorney, Randy Cunliffe, who is off island. Shinohara is the former chief of staff for former Governor Carl Gutierrez. In 2005, he was convicted in federal court of conspiring to commit money laundering and bank fraud.
Can you help us understand why only Guam Music Inc. is getting their machines relicensed?
Well, basically, we follow the regulations, and under the regulation, it only authorized us to register machines that were registered on or before August 1st of 2001.
Do you know why that date has been selected?
Well, again, that's something that not too sure.
The gaming machine tax, which lapsed into law Monday night, will assess a 4% fee on the income from these machines to pay for an urgent care center at GMH and cover debt service payments and ongoing payments to vendors.
If you keep increasing those machines, it's going to keep building up. So in essence, could be. I mean, you could be, yes.
180,000 a month is...
It could be if those numbers are right, where we looked at one particular month and we looked at $63,000 of reporting on those amusement devices.
600 gaming machines generating $150,000 to $180,000 a month in tax revenues for the hospital. A total of $2.2 million annually for GMH, tens of millions more for Guam Music. Millions that D&D Gaming has been shut out of because their machines were not licensed until 2003, 2 years after the regulations authorizing the relicensing of the machines were drafted.
You know, when you draft regulations and when the regulations were drafted, it may probably be because of that. I mean, if you're drafting a regulation in 2003 or 2002, you look at the past, you don't really look at the forward.
D&D Games owner Daryl Stiles told PNC News yesterday that he's considering filing a lawsuit now over what he says is the monopoly that Governor Calvo and the senators of the 32nd Guam legislature have created to benefit only Guam Music Inc.
I understand where he's coming from, and you know, the only thing is that the only thing that allows us to register at this time is the regulation that we follow, and in the event that for future purposes, in the event the legislature want to amend that, which is probably the cure for it, is to amend that particular section to open it. That's basically what I'm saying.
You're just following the law.
I'm just following the law.
However, the law may change. On the one hand, the Attorney General is filing suit seeking to void the regulations which have authorized the relicensing of the gaming machines that the AG claims are illegal gambling devices. And on the other hand, D&D now preparing a lawsuit of its own to open the door even wider to allow even more gaming machines to be relicensed.
Basically, we just have to wait and see what the court says. We did it in 2008. The court did not, ruin any of these decisions, and I guess maybe it's time that we have to something from the court.
We need a decision.
Yes, decision. Yes.
You're in the hot seat in the meantime.
Yes.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.